We got her figured.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Hello. Definitely. Ooh, he was wanting a piece of that. Life's nothing without a challenge. We are second inning. tell you what, this wind out here is going to make those pitches dance all over the place. Ooh. No cars hit on that. Oh, we had one that landed well. Pitch is coming in kind of high.
That was close. It wasn't too far off. 3-1 to be high.
I would say so.
I would say he tried for the corner on that. 2-1 count. No, he's swinging, he's trying.
Yep.
If anything, he likes to go 3-2 so the runners should start.
Exactly.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593, stop in, or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
All right, welcome back here. We're in the bottom of the second inning here with South O'Brien back on defense. And Josh Johansson out on the mound for the Wolverines.
Number 16, Brady Holman.
And Brady Holman coming to bat for the Hawks. First inning, St. Mary's was able to get through 6 batters there. A couple base hits, a couple walks, and an error led to the first couple runs there for the Hawks. First pitch by Johansson is a strike, so 0-1 count here on Brady Holman. Hopefully we're getting the kinks worked out here, Kyle. Supposedly the volume wasn't very high there, so hopefully you can hear us a little bit better now. If anything, at least you're able to see the pitcher, right? Baseball kind of tells itself, but it is also nice to have a little extra insight on what's going on. 1-1 count here to Brady Holman. And that was going to get past catcher Matt Remsen, so we're going to have a 2-1 count here. Holman the lefty on a lefty here, so that makes the matchup just a little bit tougher normally for a batter. And Johansson evens the count up there, 2-2 for the Wolverines. He was swinging, wasn't he? 2-2 pitch, top of the second inning, and that one hits him. Looks like he tried to take a little something off that pitch and just wasn't able to have control of it, Kyle. So Holman reaches on a hit by pitch, and Jeremy Coint coming up to bat for the Hawks, also their center fielder. Like the softball game over there looks like a close game with South O'Brien and the St. Mary's Hawks tied there at 1-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kind of expected that one to be a good matchup tonight. And they're squaring up to bunt for the Hawks and pulls back there as that one was outside. So we got Brady Holman there on first base, and center fielder Jeremy Conk up to bat for the Hawks. And he is squaring the bunt again. He's showing it all the way. Johansson just needs to throw a strike there and let him bunt that ball. So I promise you things will get better here as the more broadcasts we do and we get things figured out again. We got to get back in the routine again too, don't we, Kyle?
Yeah, we do.
And a 3-0 count here. So Johansson needs to get back into that strike zone.
We don't have all this figured out by the end of the week. We need to do that.
We're going to have plenty of practice this week, aren't we? There we go. There's a strike from Johansson. Pretty much every night this week. And, you know, if you enjoy these live broadcasts from Fuller Digital Solutions, subscribe to their YouTube channel. And as Kyle was mentioning earlier, it's free. So what better to be wherever you are? You can sit on your phone, your laptop, your TV, whatever it might be, Kyle, for the comfort of your own home and watch the game. Levi Walschmidt up to bat here for the Hawks. 2 runners on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning, and he is also squaring the bunt. And Johansson struggling a little bit to find a strike zone here. Yeah, you got to make them put the ball in play, and hopefully your defense will back you up and do a good job and make the plays for you. So basically, Coach Harpenau there for the Hawks is going to give up and out here if they can get the bunt down. It's just a matter of getting a strike over there when he wants to bunt. So Levi Walschmidt up to bat. Johansson pitching for the Wolverines, and another ball there, just a little bit short. Brady Holman on second base, and Jeremy Cohn on first base for the Hawks. And a 3-0 pitch. It's going to be outside, so it's another base on balls. Not exactly how you want to load things up here. It looks like we're going to have Coach Peterson coming out to have a talk with Johansson. So, like we were trying to say earlier, Kyle, it's a windy night here in Remsen at Stephen Memorial Field, so hopefully you guys can hear us well with this audio, but we're more than excited to have baseball back.
Oh, you know, honestly, that's one of the great things about baseball. It's just good to have it back.
It's America's pastime, right? Is that what they would say? You know, we've gone so long without any live action. It's just, you know, there's a good crowd here tonight. It's nice to have just something to do, you know. Of course, you and I have been trying to hit the golf ball around a little bit on league night, but that hasn't worked like a great shot. So bases are loaded here in the bottom of the second inning. Brady Holman was on by hit by pitch. The next two batters were walked, and that brings us back to our leadoff hitter, Spencer Shorg. South O'Brien needs to try to get back in that strike zone, and hopefully they can make a play at home plate if they can, you know, prevent any more runs coming in, or maybe turn a double play.
There you go.
First things first, though, we need strikes. And Short's going to rip one up the middle. That's going to fall in there. Wilson plays it clean. Oh, nice job by South O'Brien preventing, you know, not having an error there. A good throw back in. So just one run's going to score there. Still does leave the bases loaded. We got an RBI there for Spencer Shorg. So bases loaded here, 3-0, bottom of the second inning, and that is going to bring up shortstop Blaine Harpenaugh. Looks like that one's just a bit low. Johansson struggling a little bit there to get strikes over. He's got to trust his defense and get some strikes over the plate. 1-0 pitch. Ooh, just a bit high. That one looked close, but Harpenaugh didn't seem too interested in that one. So we got a 2-0 count here with bases loaded, so that there is nowhere to put him. So we got to get some strikes going here from Josh Johansson. That one just missed too. Those look, Johansson's kind of looking like, where is that missing at?
Oh, you know, before all days, a bunch of different ways, but honestly, the wind's kind of started to kind of taper off.
He's got a 3-0 count here. Nowhere to put him. He needs to get back in the strike zone. That was going to be a bit low. So Harpenaugh goes to first base on the walk and picks up an RBI. And that's going to be another run, 4-0 for the Hawks. And it looks like we have Peterson coming out. It looks like he is going to make a change. So it looks like Johansson's night on the mountain is done for the Wolverines. We'll see who South O'Brien brings in to pitch here. You know, Kyle, it's not like they really hit Johansson all that hard. Just a little bit struggle with the control tonight. And live game action's always just a little bit different.
Well, that's practice.
So it looks like they're going to bring over third baseman Jet Keith here to pitch and replace for Johansson. And it looks like Case Moorman went over to third base. And it looks like Josh Johansson went to first base. So just a few switches here around.
Oh, Kyle, something's kind of refreshing.
What's that?
All of a sudden, music from my high school days. Play that.
On in the background.
A little music going on here.
Is that considered a classic hit, Kyle?
Well, since we play it, I would say so.
So you're a classic.
I think it's just a lot of that.
So we're in the bottom of the second inning here. We got a pitcher change. Jack Keith coming in the pitch for the Wolverines. And just turning around here, the softball field is directly to the north of the baseball field. And it looks like they're going into the top of the 5th inning tied 1-1. So a nice test there for the softball teams to start the season off between South O'Brien and the St. Mary's Hawks. So it looks like Jack Keith is about all warmed up and ready to rock and roll here. Looks like catcher Matt Remsen's going to go out and just have a discussion on what different pitches he wants to throw here tonight. So quite the situation to come into here as a relief pitcher with bases loaded and no outs. Just got to come in and throw some strikes.
Well, yeah. He's got to keep that play his own game.
This brings up Skylar Waldschmidt, the catcher for the Hawks. First time he flew out to right field, but that did advance Spencer Shorig to third base in that first inning. And it looks like he tried to throw a little bit of a breaking ball there, and that just kind of hung up on him there. You know, at this point, I think I would just throw a straight fastball and try to get some strikes going in there.
Exactly. Let your defenses take care of it for you.
And I'm glad that fence wasn't a foot shorter. We're kind of offset here from behind home plate, and that ball would have came directly at us if that fence hadn't been there. And neither one of us brought a glove, so I think future broadcasts, I'm going to bring the glove with me just in case. 1-1 count here to Skylar Waldschmidt with Jet Keith out there pitching for the Hawks, or for the Wolverines. That one is a deep fly down the right field line, but that one is twisting foul. As you can see, that American flag flying out there in center field. It's still pretty straight out there. It's a stiff wind. It really turned into a pretty decent night here for some baseball and softball action. 1-2 count here to Waldschmidt. And he's going to hit it up center field. Looks like Wilson's got that one. Makes the catch, and he's going to hit his cutoff man. So that is going to be another sacrifice for Waldschmidt and an RBI for him. But nice job by Keith coming in, throwing some strikes for the Wolverines, and the first out for Remsen St. Mary's. St. Mary's does have a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. It's going to bring up pitcher Jackson Bunkers. So we still have a runner on first and second base here in the bottom of the second inning. And the first pitch is going to be just a bit high. It's kind of hard telling from our vantage point here, Kyle, but it does seem like the strike zone is a bit tight.
I would agree with that, yes.
I know Johansson seemed to be a little frustrated there. He thought some of those were pretty close strikes and didn't get the call. And, you know, when you're on that mound and, you know, you're facing a really good team like St. Mary's, you want to get those calls. So 2-0 here to Jackson Bunkers. There's a strike. There's a good pitch. 2-1 count. We got Spencer Shorig on second base and Blaine Harpenaugh on first base for the Hawks. A little bit of a breaking ball. He's going to pop that one up, and that one is going to be caught by Sean Negus there in right field for the second out. So that breaking ball just threw off his timing just a little bit there, and he got under and popped that one up. Nice job by Negus coming in there. All those fly balls tonight got to be a little tricky with that wind. So we got 2 outs here, and we got DH Braden Rickey up to bat for the Hawks. Keith doing a nice job throwing strikes. See if he can get this out of South O'Brien out of this inning and get him back up to the plate here. Trailing 5-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. So 1-0 pitch here coming, and he's going to third. Oh, that was a close play at third base there. Shorig is going to go ahead and score on the air. So he took off for third base, and looked like a decent throw down there, but the third baseman just got a little too far away from it. Just tipped off the edge of his glove, and I I did too. When that ball was going down there, I thought he was out. So 3-0 count here to Braden Rickey, the DH. We got Blaine Harpinaugh on second base. So 6-0, bottom of the second inning. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks leading here over South O'Brien. And that is going to be ball 4. I must have the pitcher's jinx because I just complimented him on doing a nice job throwing strikes, and then he throws straight for, 4 straight balls. That brings up Xavier Gallus. And there we go. We get back in the strike zone there for Keith. I believe Jack Keith also did some kicking for the South O'Brien this last year. Did some kickoffs and stuff like that, if my memory serves me right. 0-1 count. That one's going to be a little bit outside. So St. Mary's has had runners on base here this whole second half. Started off with a hit by pitch, and then quite a few base on balls, a hit. There's only been actually one hit this whole second inning. And Harpinaugh read the pitcher there, and he kind of just took off, and before he realized it, he was 3/4 of the way there. He tried to step off illegally, so they did call a balk on that. So both runners will advance. The good thing is, though, there's 2 outs. You just need 1 more out to get out of this inning.
Exactly. I mean, you obviously want to get it done without letting them in.
2-1 count here to Xavier Gallus. St. Mary's has batted around this inning. He is the 9th batter of the inning. Let's see if we can get a ground ball over here and get out of this inning. And that's going to be a fly ball, and that should reach Negus, and he puts him out. So Sean Negus keeping busy over there in right field, and that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. St. Mary's bats around, scores 4 runs, 6-0 leading. Thanks for joining us for this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. We'll be right back here after this commercial break.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
And welcome back here to the top of the 3rd inning. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks leading here 6-0. Once again, I am Kyle Jorgensen, joined by Kyle Pingree. This is a Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. Well, hopefully we'll get to a wonderful one, right? Like I said, we had some issues with the internet. Gabe Fuller, who is one of the owners of Fuller Digital Solutions, was over here last week and did a test. Everything worked fine. Come over tonight, guess what? It doesn't work fine.
It just happened to be positioned because he original some baseball game.
All right, we got Levi Walshman coming up the bat here for the Hawks.
Hey, what, folks? We give you the greatest broadcast possible. That's great. System tonight.
We will get the kinks worked out here. Thank you to that fan that just came over to us and let us know the audio wasn't going. Randomly, our camera shut off for some reason a little bit ago too, so I'm not sure what the deal is.
We're running now.
So 2-0 count here to Walshman. That one's going to be fouled back. Maybe a former baseball player there ahead of us with a nice grab.
He's had actually a couple. That's the second.
So 2-1 count here to Levi Waldschmidt. Jet Keith's done a nice job coming in. Looks like Wilson coming in, and he's got her. So South O'Brien, Jet Keith, nice job. 1-2-3 goes St. Mary's Hawks. Brady Holman with the strikeout, Jeremy Conk with the flyout, and Levi Waldschmidt with the flyout. So we're going to go to the top of the fourth inning. South O'Brien trailing 6-2 here, and we'll go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
I wonder if we're getting any negative comments out there.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
And welcome back. We're back to the bottom of the fourth inning, and Jet Keith will be back up to bat. As, last time he was up, Josh Johansson got picked off there from second base, so Keith back up to bat against lefty Isaiah Garrett for the Hawks. Comes out swinging. That one's going to be popped up. I think it's going to reach out. Ooh, just over the dugout there. It's hard to tell from this angle just how quite far over that is, but.
I tell you what, he hit the lights way up high. It's going to smack the top of the head.
Tell you what, Kyle, looks like we got a really exciting softball game going on behind us too. We'll go seventh inning. Brian just took the lead 3-2, and St. Mary's been coming up the bat, so South O'Brien can hold them. So going to win. Keith puts down the bunt. Nice bunt. Ooh, nice job. That he was. That is a 2-3 put out there. I thought when he hit that he was going to be on for sure, but.
There's a lot of times they got some thoughts. I think it's laid out, get ahead of it real quick.
Waldschmidt there, the catcher. Boy, he had a cannon. He just leads them out with these. So senior Case Mormon batting for the Wolverines. We are top of the fourth inning, 1 out here. South O'Brien trailing by 4 runs, and soft line drive, and just not quite far enough there to get over his head. So that is going to be a F4, a soft line drive there to second baseman there. So quick 2 outs here from South O'Brien here in the top of the fourth inning. Sean Negus, right fielder, up to bat. He's had a busy night in right field. Lots of fly balls to right field. That one's going to be outside. Once again, thanks for joining us and sticking through all the issues we had here tonight. First game back, like we said, and hopefully things will continue to get better as the season progresses here. Not only for us, but for the baseball teams. You can sell some jitters out there tonight, Kyle, but
Yeah, but I think one time people see baseball game. First game is first one out.
looks like that one caught the corner. He got it. So a 2-1 count here to Sean Negus. That one's going to be inside, 3-1 count. Once again, if you enjoy these Fuller Digital Solutions broadcasts, make sure you subscribe. You'll be alerted when broadcasts or events or different things that we cover come about. And you can click on and watch, or you can choose not to watch, whatever it may be, depending on which team is playing or what event we're covering. Fuller Digital Solutions has continued to grow quite a bit. Several more ball teams from the area are being added on, so if you enjoy sports, this is the YouTube channel you want to be subscribed to. Local teams, it's free, and you can watch it right from the comfort of your own recliner in the living room. So we got Sean Negus there on first base and Freddie Stevens up to bat for the Wolverines. Looks like Freddie struck out there in the first inning when he was up. That one you can hear the glove pop. I thought it was a little bit low there when it came in, but umpire liked it. 0-1 count to Stevens. He squares to bunt. It's a little bit low. And a nice job there by Sean Negus. He would have been caught in a rundown, but
that's from the second, just a little bit high and a little bit left.
a little bit of hesitation from the catcher too, going down to first base and allowed Negus to advance. So base hit to get another run in. And that one's going to be high to Stevens. So a 2-1 count to Stevens. We got Andrew Myers there on deck for the Wolverines. Myers hoping to get another chance there as he had a single his last at bat for South O'Brien. Swing and a miss there for Stevens. 2-2 count, but 2 outs. Got a runner in scoring position there. So this will be a big at bat here if we can get that run in.
I tell you what, this is turning into pretty night baseball and softball.
Definitely is a nice complex over here in Remsen. If you're a fan of both, it doesn't get much better. You can go back and forth and catch a couple innings in the softball game, come back and watch the baseball game. Stevens works the count full. 3-2 count to Freddie Stevens. And here's the pitch, and he's going to swing and miss. So South O'Brien does get a walk and advancement there, but not able to do anything with it after 3.5 complete. St. Mary's leads 6-2. Thanks for joining us on this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
And welcome back here as Spencer Shore goes up to bat. It's a long fly ball down the right field line. That's going to stay fair. Let's see if South O'Brien can play this cleanly. They're going to wave him home. And just how far out he is, there's no way they're going to catch him there. So Spencer Shore goes around the horn there. Not really a home run, as kind of an error out there. Right. We'll give him a triple on that and probably an air to score. So Shore comes out bat with some fireworks there for the Hawks. 7-2, St. Mary's leading here at the bottom of the 4th inning. Nice pitch here by Jack Keith. Blaine Harpernaut up to bat for the Hawks. Looks like the softball game is over, and I do believe that the Brian won that game. Another foul ball over there in the right side. Boy, that wind just takes that ball. So 0-2 count here to Blaine Harpernaut. And he kind of dribbles one up the middle, and that's going to be trouble. And just a little bit late. So Harpernaut reaches on an infield single. I knew that one was trouble as soon as that one hit the ground. He's too fast to be able to throw that out. Heck of a try there, but... So no outs here with Harpernaut on first base. St. Mary's leading 7-2. And that's going to bring Skylar Walschmidt to the plate for the Hawks. And the first pitch is a strike, and Harpernaut's taken off. Nice job backing up there by Freddie Stevens. Boy, that throws down a little bit, Kyle. It's probably a close play. So Skylar Walshman up to bat. He's had a couple of flyouts so far tonight. It's going to be a pass ball. Harpernaut's trying to go down. It's going to be a... Ooh. I thought that was going to be a wild throw, so nice job over there by third baseman for the Wolverines, just keeping that ball there in play. I believe that's right, scoring Case Mormon over there at third base. He started the game at first base, and then with the pitching change, he went to third base. We got Josh Johansson at first. South O'Brien's looks like they're bringing the infield in a little bit. 1-1 count to Waldschmidt. And that one missed. I think that was an awfully close pitch. 2-1 count here coming to Skylar Walschmidt. So 3-1 count here to Skylar Walschmidt, and the softball game just got over, and KCHE Sports Director Keith Crane texted me that South O'Brien girls did lose the game 3-2. I thought they were up, but apparently they were down. South O'Brien girls lose 3-2 season opener here against St. Mary's. So a 3-2 count here to what's that? Yep, foul down the right sideline like Kyle said. 3-2 count. No outs here. Just need to get some outs here for the Wolverines. No outs, 3-2 count to Walschmidt, and that one's going to be high. He's going to take the base on balls. Look how it's always a little different when they had this practice since the 1st of June. Here we are, June 15th, so they had a couple of weeks of practice, but it's always a little different when they're in live action. Especially when you're throwing against an opposing team, out there on the pitching mound. We got Coach Peterson out there on the mound visit. So South O'Brien trailing here 7-2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. I want to thank J&K Insurance Services for being our pregame sponsor. And we also want to thank the community agency, J&K Insurance Services, Farm Bureau Financial in Primgar, Prairie Market in Polina, and Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids for being sponsors of our Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. Once again, we want to encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel of Fuller Digital Solutions, and you'll be able to see future notifications for South O'Brien events and really any team that we cover. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to the channel. Not sure what's going on here, Kyle. They're trying to wave into the outfield there. Kyle, if you want to go ahead and hit a commercial break here, and we'll come back and see if we're back to some game action.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
And welcome back. We're back here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And it looks like we had a pitching change here for South O'Brien. Number 2, Kestergrim pitching for the Wolverines. And we have Jackson Bunkers up to bat for the Hawks. And that first pitch is going to be outside wild. It's going to get past, and runner is going to score from third base. That'd be Blaine Harpenow scoring. That is his second run scored on the night. Nice night for Harpenow. He's had a double in the first inning, had a base on ball walk, and then he had a single here and a run scored here in the fourth inning. So that's going to take the score 8-2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. No outs here for South O'Brien, and once again that's Kestergrim in pitching for the Wolverines. And there he gets a strike over to Jackson Bunkers. So we have Skylar Waldschmidt there on second base for the Hawks. That one's going to be just a bit outside. So 2-1 count here. Kestergrim pitching for the Wolverines. Looks like we had some more changes, and looks like Jet Keith is back at third base. And there's a strike for Kestergrim. So evens things out here, 2-2. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that one is, they call that one foul. we got a 2-0 count here to Braden Rickey. And it looks like Jackson Bunkers ended up getting walked there, so he's on first base. And Skylar Walshman on second. A little bit of an error to throw there, but we're paying attention. Good job, South O'Brien. So a 3-0 count here with Kester Grimm pitching for the Wolverines. It's going to be just a bit high, so it's going to be a walk. Bases are loaded. Yep, Braden Rickey walks there, and that's going to bring up Xavier Gallus. So this could be danger time here for South O'Brien. No outs, bases loaded. Oh! Sharp line drive up the middle. Oh, and he's... Are they saying he dropped the ball, Kyle? That was a close play at home. So he had a line drive hit to the second baseman. He bobbled a little bit, kind of froze everybody because he's thinking, oh, he's going to catch it. I got to stay here. And tries to come home and get the runner. Nice play, really close play. And the umpire let that ball get here and throw it. He could have thrown it home and just completely just catch it. So 9-2 here. No out recorded on the play. Just a little bit high there, the pitch by Grimm for the Wolverines. So all the softball fans kind of filtered over here after the game. So a little bit outside there for Grimm. South O'Brien on the third pitcher of the night. You know, first game of the year, you kind of expect them to use a little bit more pitchers than they normally would. That one's about straight up. We'll see if Reedman can catch that one. And he did. Boy, you're seeing the wind on that one. He started backpedaling when that wind pushed it. Just about lost his balance there, but he able to hang on just long enough. So nice job getting that first out here of this bottom of the fourth inning. That brings up center fielder Jeremy Koch for the Hawks. So bottom of the fourth inning here, 1 out. Bases are still loaded, yep. There's a strike. 1-1 pitch here coming to Jeremy Koch. It's his third at bat. He got a base on balls and a fly out. And he's going to be a hit by a pitch. Jackson Bunkers comes in to score there. So 10-2. South O'Brien trailing here. Looks like John O'Connor's coming over to join us. And here's the pitch, and that one's going to be popped back up. Oh! Boy, that was right along with it. You just don't know if that's going to, reach the fence or go over the fence. So nice try there by Reedman. So 0-1 count here to Levi Waldschmidt. Sticks the bat out. That one's popped up behind first base. And Johansson over there. So Waldschmidt flies out to Levi. Waldschmidt flies out to Josh Johansson. It's going to be the second out here. That will bring up the leadoff man, Spencer Short. Boy, last time you remember Kyle Short hit that bullet down to third base or right field line. Went all the way around, ended up scoring. Here's going to be another hit to right field. Or did he catch it? He caught it. So nice catch out there in right field by Sean Negus. I thought that was down for a hit for sure when that thing left the bat. So St. Mary's scores a couple of runs. Could have been way worse for South O'Brien. Nice job by Grimm getting out of that thing. We'll be right back here for the top of the 5th inning. Thanks for joining us for this broadcast.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
And welcome back here to the top of the 5th inning with South O'Brien trailing 10-2. Looks like Spencer Shorg in to pitch for the Hawks. Spencer's had a nice night for Remsen St. Mary's. South O'Brien going to be bringing up Andrew Myers to lead off, followed by Tristan Wilson and Matt Riedman. South O'Brien doing a nice job in that 4th inning, limiting the damage just to 2 runs. Could have been way worse. There were bases loaded and nobody out, but nice job there not letting things implode on them. Andrew Miles up to bat, facing Spencer Shorg for his first inning of work. And he throws strike 1. I'll tell you, this is the 3rd pitcher for the Hawks. They got a lot of nice looking pitchers too on their team. And we haven't even seen their ace, Blaine Harpenaugh, who throws in the lower 90s for a high schooler. That ball's humming in there. 0-2 count here to Andrew Myers. And they're going to call that as a swing, but it was a pass ball, and going to go ahead and get tagged out. So a strikeout swing in there for Andrew Myers. And that is going to bring up Tristan Wilson here, senior for South O'Brien, up to bat. Looks like Coach Harpenaugh and Peterson are there having a conversation down that 3rd baseline, kind of as the game's going on here. And they walk away smiling from each other, so. I think everyone can agree it's just fun to be back here playing some baseball, getting back out, making life seem a little bit normal again. 2-0 count here to Tristan Wilson. Going to be in the dirt well before there. Looks like he hung on to that one just a little bit too long. 3-0 count to Wilson. Wilson did have a base on ball here his first at-bat tonight. Second at-bat, he had a sacrifice fly to right field with an RBI. And this is just his 3rd at-bat of the night. So Wilson reaches all 3 times here tonight that he's been up to bat. Matt Riedman up to the plate. He has struck out in the 1st inning, reached on an error by the pitcher in the 3rd inning. So we got Wilson on first base with 1 out, and Riedman up to bat for the Wolverines. Once again, this is Spencer Shorg up pitching for the Hawks. And so Riedman squares the butt, gets hit by the pitch, and so he's going to advance to first base. I guess that's one way to get on. That's right. That's going to bring up Micah Davis. He struck out twice tonight. And the first pitch is going to be in there for a strike. So we got Wilson and Riedman on. And Davis up the bat with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. It's really turned into a pleasant night. That wind's still blowing pretty good, but keeping the bugs away and keeping the balls going to right field, pushing the balls out of bounds and stuff when they're hit that direction. 1-1 count here to Micah Davis. See if Micah can make some contact here and get that ball out and play. Boy, you heard the glove pop on that one. Ball's moving coming in there. A little bit high. And 3-1 count. Don't imagine this is what Coach Harpenaugh envisioned with Short coming into pitch here, getting some runners on base. And there's a strike. 3-2 count, so the count's going to go full here. I'm willing to bet the runners are going to stay put here on this pitch. And they do, and it's going to be in the dirt. And that's ball 4. I believe you're right. 1 out here, so a chance to do some damage. And pitch is high. It's always a danger of bringing in a new pitcher, as you know they're going to have control of the ball game. 1-0 count to Josh Johansson, and that one's going to be high too. Short is throwing pretty hard, but just not finding the strike zone right now. Did have that first strikeout there, leadoff hitter Andrew Myers, but since then it's been a base on ball hit by pitch and a base on ball. There is a swing and strike. 2-1 count to Josh Johansson. Johansson had a strikeout in the first inning, a base on balls, and a run there in the 3rd inning. That one's going to be low. Unless it's a pitch you really want to hit. 3-1 pitch here coming to Josh Johansson. And that's going to be high, and that's going to walk a run in. And it looks like that's going to bring Harpenaugh out to the field to have a talk over there with Spencer Shorg. So once this softball game ended, like I said, Kyle, it brought over a lot of fans, and you know, I was kind of curious what the reaction from the fans would be, how many would come out and watch the games. And I'll just say I think people are pretty excited for Hampton sports again. Pretty good crowd here. People are really spaced out nicely, you know, right here all the way around the. Sure is. You know, there's a good section out there in the outfield watching. You know, people kind of got their tailgates up, and here we go. Short pitching to Jet Keith after a visit from Coach Harpenaugh of the Hawks. South O'Brien trailing 10-3, and a big rip there by Jet Keith, and it comes up empty. Keith was trying to hit one out there to the right field. Vehicles parked out there, I think, on that one. A little bit high. A little chin music, is that what they call that? 2-1 count here to Jet Keith. I don't know. He didn't like that pitch. I don't know what it was, but he kind of backed away from it, and it looked like it was right down the middle. So I don't know if that was a breaking ball or a curveball, but evens things out 2-2. Just got a piece of it. Nice job there by Jack Keith fouling that one off. So Remsen St. Mary's Hawks are ranked number 2 in Class 1A coming into tonight's matchup. First game of the year here for both teams. Slow breaking ball there. It's going to make the count full, 3-2. Nowhere to put him here, so if he ends up walking, there will be an RBI walk for Jack Keith. And that was going to be way high, and that's ball 4. And Micah Davis tried to be sneaky there and advance there, is trying to catch St. Mary's falling asleep, but he got tagged out. So, you know, with Short struggling, probably not what the coach really wanted to happen there. You know, he's got a couple of runs in here this inning, and you hate to give an easy out like that with a pitcher that's struggling on the mound. And ball 1 here from Case Mormon. Because you never know, Kyle. You know, he walks another guy, you get a base hit. Pretty soon, you know, this is a pretty tight ball game. Definitely a short and condensed season, you know, and you got to watch pitch limits, and, you know, with this shorter season too, you want to make sure you guys are fresh when it comes to postseason time. We got a 3-0 count here to Case Mormon. So there would have been another run in, you know, so that trying to advance to score another run there kind of comes back to haunt South O'Brien there. And it looks like Shorg's night is done. And let's see who St. Mary's is going to bring. So Braden Ricky's going to come in to pitch for the Hawks. Kyle, let's go ahead and take a couple of minute commercial breaks there. We'll be right back. Top of the 5th inning, South O'Brien bases loaded with 2 outs, and Braden Ricky coming in to pitch.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
And welcome back here to the top of bottom of the 5th inning, excuse me. Sean Niggas coming to bat here for the Wolverines. And that one's going to be just a bit high. So once again, pitching change here. Pitcher Short taken out of the game, and Braden Ricky into pitch for the Hawks. Niggas fouls one off. And it sounds like a car got hit over there. I can hear that one. We really need to add in that button. We need. We'll have to see if we can figure that out. 1-1 count here to Sean Negus. Bases are loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. And that one looked pretty good, and that is a strike. Boy, if you can get a hit to the outfield here with 2 outs, you're off on contact. Possibly get 2 runs in. Nice job by Negus. And that one just bounces over the bus and hits the shot back behind here. So nice job by Negus staying alive.
Still 1-2.
2 outs here, so South O'Brien needed to get some damage done, and he's going to go down swinging. So Ricky comes in and gets the strikeout. So South O'Brien does get 2 runs there on some bases-loaded walks. 10-4 after 4.5 complete. We will go ahead and take a commercial break. Thanks for joining us on this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning with Blaine Harpenaugh batting for the Hawks. Kester Grimm out there for his second inning of work for the Wolverines. You know, Kyle, it's 10-4. South O'Brien's kind of hung tight in this game. You know that there's been a couple chances St. Mary's will blow it out, but South O'Brien's hung right there. There's a strike in there for Kester Grimm pitching for the Wolverines. 1-1 count to Blaine Harpenaugh here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Yeah, you know, if they, you know, both teams really struggled a little bit with control tonight. You know, you get that control back, and this might be a different ball game. Speaking of control, we go to a 3-1 count here. Blaine Harpenaugh up there batting with Kester Grimm pitching here from Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen. And a 3-1 pitch to Harpenaugh. He's going to be swinging. That's going to right field. Pretty high fly ball. Micah Davis is under it, and he's got it. So Micah Davis with the putout. The wind definitely had a factor on that ball. He hit it pretty hard, but got up in that wind and then slowed it down in a hurry. So Skylar Walshman up to bat for St. Mary's, and strike 1 in there for Kester Grimm. You know, he's really done a pretty decent job coming in for relief. One count here to Skylar Walshman. Just a bit outside, a little bit low. Walshman thought about it, but laid off there. Nice night for a doubleheader here with both the varsity girls and boys, St. Mary's and South O'Brien, taking each other on. Yeah, it looks like another little pop fly to the shortstop, and boy, you can see that ball just twisting up there in the wind. And Casey,
For a while, really strong to start, died off.
it's Case Mormon there at shortstop. Kyle, nice job keeping his feet under him and keeping control of that.
South O'Brien's been doing really well. In the outfield, there's not a whole lot.
1-0 count here to Jackson Bunkers. Bunkers started the night off pitching for the Hawks. That one's just a bit inside, 2-0 count. So 2 up, 2 down so far here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Let's see if Kester Grimm can get the Wolverines back off the field and back up to bat. See if South O'Brien can get some more runs on the board. And just inside again, so 3-1 count. Kyle, I think he keeps trying for the corner, just not hitting that spot. 3-1 pitch. Going to be a little bit high. It's going to be a base on ball there forward. Jackson bunkers. It's going to bring up Braden Rickey, who came in on relief there that last inning for the Hawks. Ricky's had a fly out to right field and 2 base on balls his last at bat. And Bunkers took off for second base, but that ball is going to be fouled back, so he's got to go back to first base. So 0-1 count here for Braden Rickey. And a foul ball down the right field line, and that one's going to go out of play. So it has kind of been a long game tonight, Kyle, with all the pitching changes and just struggle to throw strikes and everything. Like I said, we got a really busy week for our broadcast schedule. I know tomorrow night we're going to Ridgeview. We're going to watch Ridgeview play. I think it's at OEBCIG they're taking on, I believe. And then Wednesday night I'll be in Claiborne for the South O'Brien and MMCRU girls softball game.
We're going to be in
So we have a 1-2 count here, and the runner did advance to second on the wild pitch. Jackson bunkers there on second base.
So if you subscribe to Fuller Digital, it doesn't cost anything. Any games that we do, you can watch whatever you want for free.
Just had some fans here asking what we were doing as far as the broadcast. So once again, Fuller Digital Solutions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can watch for nothing. And Ricky strikes out. So no runs scored here in the bottom of the fifth inning. 10-6 or 10-4 is our score going into the sixth inning. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
And welcome back to the top of the sixth inning here. South O'Brien trailing 10-4. And that looks like, I believe that's Braden Rickey still out there pitching for St. Mary's. So St. Mary's definitely has a lot of strong arms. Shorg started off the night, or Bunkers started off the night, pitched well. Shorg came in, he threw hard. Ricky's in now, he's throwing hard. Garrett Ritters came in, he threw hard. They got a lot of hard throwing pitchers out there.
I tell you what,
and you got William Arbonneau, who hasn't even thrown yet, so. Looks like Parker Struve into the game to bat. And he's going to put down a bunt. Fortunately, kind of went right back to the pitcher, and now he's going to be thrown out. Parker definitely got some speed. Just need to get that down a little bit more down the first baseline. Give yourself a chance to get that. Andrew Myers coming to bat. strike one to Myers. Myers did have the first hit there in the third inning for the Wolverines. And that one comes inside and hits him, and he's going to advance to first base there on the hit by pitch. It's going to bring out the leadoff man, Tristan Wilson. He's had a base on ball, sacrifice fly, and a base on ball. So Wilson been on base twice tonight. Ooh, close play over there, wasn't it, Kyle? Kind of caught him napping just a little bit. And we had a high pitch there. Looked like he was squared to bunt, and the pitch was a little bit high, so he pulls back. This is senior Tristan Wilson, standout running back for South O'Brien, who is going to play football next year. I believe he is going to Northwestern to play running back. Had a real nice senior season for the Wolverines, setting a school record for the single rushing yardage. 2-0 count to Wilson with Andrew Myers on first base. And Wilson squares the bunt again, and that one's going to miss. And it's going to be a 3-0 count to Wilson with one out here at the top of the sixth inning. And Wilson's going to walk. Yeah, we always try to get you the best view, best angle, whatever we can get when we're doing a broadcast. And Gabe Fuller was over here doing a test, like I said. Things don't always go as planned. You know, he's tested with the Verizon. Everything worked great. We can only do our broadcast. Verizon doesn't work, so we had to switch to US Cellular. And we're in the back of a pickup doing this broadcast tonight. But pretty good picture, I think. Pretty good angle from where we're at. It's ball one in there to Matt Reedman. He struck out his first at bat. He flew out his second one and was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. And he's going to lay down a bunt. That thing's really going to die. And looks like a close play there. And he's going to get thrown out at first base. So Reedman gets thrown out, but it does advance the runners. We got a runner on second and third base, and that is going to bring up Micah Davis. He struck out twice and walked once tonight. He is due. He's had a lot of good swings, just hasn't been quite there yet tonight. Strike one to Davis. And that was another strike. That was a tough pitch. That one kind of bent on the corner there. I can't exactly blame him for laying off on that one. 0-2 to Davis here. 2 outs, top of the sixth inning. And Davis is going to go down stringing. So South O'Brien makes a little noise, just not able to get any runs across. Tried a couple bunts there. No runs scored. Top of the sixth inning, going here to the bottom of the sixth inning, 10-4. South O'Brien going back on defense, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
All right, we are back for the bottom of the sixth inning here. Xavier Gallus up to bat for the St. Mary's Hawks. He has flown out twice. That one's going to go behind Johansson. See if Johansson can catch up to it. Nice catch over there for Josh Johansson. So Gallows flies out here for the third time tonight, and that is going to bring up first baseman Brady Holman. So Kester Grimm here pitching again for the Wolverines. Done a nice job of relief. There, he came in there in a not so good situation, and got him out of it with too much damage done, and he's had a couple, scoreless innings since then. Got a fly ball here to shortstop, and a nice job by Norman. So 2 quick outs. Pitching's gotten a little, when they start throwing strikes, the game goes a little quicker. So Jeremy Koniak coming up to bat, and line drive to third base, and he is out. So that was a quick 1-2-3 inning there, Kyle. See if South O'Brien's going to get the rally caps on here. This is their last chance to try to come back and tie or take the lead. Thanks for joining us on this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
That I will. Back to South O'Brien.
Got Josh Johansson leading things off. Ricky out there to pitch again for the Hawks. First pitch in there for a strike was swinging with Johansson. And Johansson coming out ripping here. Johansson's had a strikeout and 2 base on balls so far here tonight. Just a bit inside, hits the dirt. So 1-2 count here, top of the 7th inning. So we can't see into South O'Brien's dugout, Kyle, but do you suppose they got their rally caps on here and going to go for a big rally?
I do believe so.
Nice job by Johansson getting a piece of that one. Count remains 1-2 here, top of the 7th inning. South O'Brien hanging tough here tonight with number 2 Remsen St. Mary's in Class 1A. And hits it back up the middle. It's could be trouble, and he's gonna make it. Could have thought that was gonna be trouble off the get-go. Just hit soft enough and enough speed to get down there. Bobbled a little bit too. You know, it's one of those situations where you know you got to make a good, clean play. It's all about timing. You got to get that ball out of your hand quick. bring up Jet Keith. And a little bit high. One 0 count to Jet Keith with Josh Johansson on first base. Quick throw over. I take that back, Kyle. I think that's a new pitcher out there again for the Hawks. It's the 5th pitcher on the night. I believe that's number 9, Noah Schrader. Swing and a miss by Keith. So St. Mary's definitely got a lot of arms out there in the bullpen or on the field, whatever you want to say. 1-1 count here to Jet Keith. Top of the 7th inning. No outs. A little bit low. So Josh Johansson reached on an infield single there. He's leading off on first base, getting a pretty good lead. 2-1 count to Jet Keith. Swing and a miss. I think he's just a bit behind, it looks like.
Just a little bit.
There's some smoke coming in there, though. 2-2 count to Jet Keith. Keith looking for his first hit on the night. And he's going to strike out. Ball's going to get thrown into center field. Johansson thought about it just for a split second, but he's going to stay there. So Jet Keith strikes out. I believe there's a bit of a breaking ball there, and it kind of froze him up a little bit. Case Mormon up the bat for the Wolverines. He, so far tonight, has had 2 base on balls and a fly out. Johansson on second with 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. South of Bryan needs to score a lot of runs here, and this ball game will be over. Kind of a check swing there, foul. Ooh, that one did a double ricochet there. Hit off the building and bounced back and hit the van. You know, it's kind of bound to happen here as close as the street is to the fields.
Oh, I know.
1-1 count here to Case Mormon. Josh Johansson on second base, and it looks like catcher and pitcher want to have a little talk here at the mound. So once again, make sure you check out that broadcast schedule on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll try to put out the links to the games there, somewhat early in the day so you can see who's playing. Our next South of Bryan game is on Wednesday night. Softball action, taking on MMCRU Royals in Cleghorn. That pitch misses. 2-1 count here to Case Mormon with a 1 out. 10-4, top of the 7th inning. And outside, so a 3-1 count to Mormon. Sean Negus on deck for the Wolverines. Three-one count. And Noah Schrader's pitch is going to be low, so there's a base on balls to Case Mormon. Jet Keith's probably thinking, man, he threw me a nasty breaking ball, strikes me out, and then he ends up walking my teammate here, Case Mormon. So yeah, umpire called timeout there, bat laying out there, so good to be aware of safety for the players. Got Sean Negus batting for the Wolverines. Got Johansson and Case Mormon on the base pass. 1 out here, top of the 7th. Here we are, about 10 minutes to 10, and that wind's still whipping pretty good out there. 1-1 count to Sean Negus. And that was going to be just a little bit high and outside. Just a really impressive display of arms from the pitching staff here of Remsen St. Mary's. They got a lot of guys that can throw pretty hard. And that one comes inside and hits him. Luckily, I think that was a breaking ball, but probably still didn't feel very good with the helmet on. So, it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's like Dane Mormon coming to bat, Kyle, and he's probably thinking, thanks a lot. I get to come up after a guy just got hit by, drilled in the head by a pitch. His first at-bat of the year for the varsity team here. So still got just one out here, bases loaded. And Dane Mormon is batting for, looks like Parker Struve. And it's going to be a bit outside. Johansson's going to try to come home. And he is safe. Always kind of a dangerous slide going head first there. Really can risk him injury. You can tell Johansson's been in the dirt tonight. His uniform is dirty. So 1-0 count here to Dane Mormon. Pinch hitting first at bat for Dane Mormon tonight. And nice rip there. He's going to foul that back. So 1-1 count here to Dane Mormon. Do have some new rules implemented this year, don't we? But hey, we got baseball and softball back, so. Strike swing in there for Dane Mormon. So the count's going to go to 1-2 here. Top of the 7th inning with 1 out. We do have runners on second and third base. 10-5. That was close. Going to have another pass one. Going to have another close play. And safe again. So Case Mormon scores as I believe brother Dane Mormon at the bat. Younger brother Dane Mormon. He kind of did. He's hanging in there. 2-2 count here, 1 out. 6-10. Couple runs in, Kyle. Just need 5 more.
All Remsen needs is 2 outs.
2-2 pitch. And strikeout. So Dane Mormon's going to strike out. Andrew Myers up to the plate again for the Wolverines. Myers can get on base. He will get South O'Brien back to the top of the order with Tristan Wilson. And Noah Schroeder's pitch. Line drive. Foul right back, and that group of girls wanted nothing to do with that ball. They kind of dove out of the way.
Straight back. Then it bounced and launched and smacked him in the chest. This last ball went towards that guy. He's not even sitting there. Somewhere else.
He's a magnet towards the ball, huh? And strike 2 here to Myers. South O'Brien is down to the last strike with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Oh, hanging tough up there. Nice rip by Myers with an 0-2 count. At this point, you just have to find a way to get on base and try to keep this alive. And back up the middle, and a nice play by Harpinaugh, and he's going to throw him out. And that is going to be the ball game. So Harpinaugh throws out Myers. The final score here from Remsen is going to be 10-6. Kyle, kind of an entertaining ball game tonight with, watching number 2 St. Mary's take on South O'Brien here for the first game of the year. South O'Brien definitely had their chances, had a few errors, a few too many walks there, but think about it, don't want to lose by 4 runs. Not too bad for the first night out.
Yeah. I think they definitely have St. Mary's is a strong club, and they're going to be. And South Bryan, I think they show a lot, for lack of a better way to put it, there's something with this team. Against the 2 teams,
That's right.
defensively held, especially their outfits.
They definitely hung in there well, didn't they? An error or two made a difference there of a couple of runs, and you take a couple of runs off the board. That's a pretty close game. So South O'Brien goes down there in their season opener, 10-6 to St. Mary's. Just one last time here, I want to thank our sponsors: J&K Insurance Services, the Community Agency, Farm Bureau Financial, and Prairie Market in Molina, and Furniture. We'll hope to get the kinks worked out here going forward with our future broadcast. We'll be on here the rest of the week with different games going on, so subscribe to that Fuller Digital YouTube channel. For Kyle Pingree and Kyle Jorgensen, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
It's on the flip side.